So just to get to the track review one time, right? So what I'm going to be talking about quickly is the track Abina, right? This is from the group Gyazette, right? So basically the lead singer, that would be Nikolai Salcedo. If I got the name wrong, if I got the surname wrong, please forgive me. So yeah, this is basically a new track that was released yesterday at the time of recording here. That would be June 11th, right? And by the way, the track's available now on YouTube. You know what I mean? If you do a search, you can find it there, Spotify and Apple Music, right? So I'll put the Linktree link in the description where you could, source that track out, right? So yeah, basically what we get here is just like, in in essence, it's basically like a club song, right? It has a very groovy soca vibe to it, but it has some it has like a R&B vibe to this. So just basically see it as a groovy soca slash R&B crossover, right? It pretty much opens with these DJ Mustard esque gang vocals in the back of the mix. So you know that, hey, so you hear that in the intro. You hear a little bit of female vocalizing as well. So it's na 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 basically, right? Which makes sense now given what the song is about, right? So you hear it in the intro and the post chorus, right? And you hear some trap hi hats as well, right? And the beat itself is very smooth. It has some periodic guitar strums and a little twinkling keyboard riff to it, right? So basically, what Nikolai is singing about in this track here, right, is about this suave, well-dressed guy who basically he's in the club now, and he has his eyes on this, well, clearly fine, attractive woman called Abina, right? So he steps up to her. Oh, and by the way, he's practically just speaking as an observer, basically. So he just on the sideline, just kind of watching things out. And when I get into what the scenario is about, it's very, very, very familiar, right? So yeah, he steps up to her, he starts spitting some game, and he asks for a dance, right? Of course, she's not having any of it and proceeds to walk away, right? And then he grabs her arm and she says no, right? And then the hook comes in. And it's just basically kind of describing her as, she bad like a crab when you cross, she try to cross and you're lossy, that kind of vibe now. She leave you standing on the side of the street, bloody mess and no shoes on your feet. So, like at first glance, you're thinking, okay, so she's like this kind of bad thing that, maybe this guy have to try a lot harder with, to get her attention. But it's like actually no, it's like she have a head on her shoulders, she knows what she wants, she doesn't need your attention. When I mean your attention, I mean like desperate guys out there and will pretty much, mess you up if you step out of line. And yeah, right off the bat, there's like, yeah, I could vibe with this track here. And the second verse, the guy himself, right, pretty much makes his intentions clear. He basically tells her you want to take her home, right? And I'll just stop at this particular point. What it just kind of leads to is homie collecting a beer bottle to the face. And I would just stop there, right? There's even like a post-chorus where Nikolai sings, "You wanna rush? Don't you touch? Woman fed up and see they had enough," right? Which pretty much makes kind of encapsulates what the whole point of the song is. So yeah, I mean, this was a solid track overall. I really dug the crossover sound to it, and I think that it will give the song longevity. Right, I could hear this playing year long, and not just in carnival, not just during carnival season where we kind of associate songs like this, to be prevalent. You know what I mean? Like I could hear this. Well, no, like I hear this during so-called summer vacation, basically, and you know what I mean. It will sound great, right? And just off the concept of the song alone, I could just picture like this dope music video to this, which needs to happen, by the way. And just pick one of our many nightclubs that we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. Just pick one and just shoot inside there. I think it'll be dope, right? Women are going to love this song, because of the message. And guys will enjoy it and appreciate it in terms of like a cautionary tale, kind of like if you remember Chappelle's show, this is what happens when keeping it real goes wrong. So it has that kind of vibe to it. And imagine, I mean, if you're a club hopper, basically, you've probably seen this scenario happen, or maybe this happened to you, or what I mean, some kind of vibe like that. Nah. But yeah, overall, this was a really, really dope song, right? I'm looking forward to like an actual project from Gyazette, whether it's an EP, an album, something like that. I'm really looking forward to that. I do hope that we get it this year because with the fact that we didn't have any carnival this year, there wasn't that much not saying that there wasn't any, and not saying that there isn't any local music being made, but it wasn't as prevalent, I mean, during the carnival season in particular. But I would love to see like a project come out, by year's end, if anything, right? And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing some great music from Gyazette, man, because I know they've been doing their thing for for years now, but I haven't really heard any music from them for a long while, and just for them to come back with this song, it's like, yeah, I mean, they're back on the scene, man. So yeah, not much more I could say. I mean, Abina is a dope track. Like I said, I'll put the Linktree link, in the description so you could actually listen to the song. You know what I mean? Particularly on YouTube. You know what I mean? Feel free to love it or share it, and leave a comment or two. You know what I mean? Just big them up, man. Show them some love, man. Last thing last, I mean, special shout out to Black Color Creative. That's a PR agency, what I mean, new in the scene, for putting me onto this track. And I'll put the Facebook link to, that agency in the description as well. So yeah, man, not much more to say, man. I mean, great music is still being made in Trinidad. We don't have to wait until Carnival or Christmas to hear stuff
Right.
like this. So yeah, I mean, looking forward to hear what these guys have next, man. Yeah.
I will personally go and take a listen to hear what that has to say. Because Gazette is a band that stays in the back of my head, but I don't always
Mm.
I don't always remember like some of the tracks that are there. So this is a good chance for me to go back and re-educate myself on Gazette, and then to taking this new track. So yeah, vibes, man.